Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Saenai Heroine no Sodatekata flat, or you can call it Saenai How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend flat on episode 9. Now, this episode right here was actually pretty cool, not too bad. Although, I think the way how it was done, I guess it was pretty cool, but the way how I want to explain it, I guess it'll be more confusing if I do it that way. So if anything else, I like to start from the very beginning, starting with Utaha's graduation, and of course Tomoya Aki involved. We have to it that after she graduated, etc., along with Tomoya talking to her after school, having to make some suggestions, asking her to maybe take a look at a certain game or script that he made. And therefore, after Utaha went through it for a long time, which involved a lot of drinks and coffee and orange juices, etc., she gave him a 75 out of 100 possibly. But we also see to it that Tomoya asked her to maybe be involved with a certain project that is the script that he has done. It's like How to Raise a Boring Girlfriend, obviously. Those of you guys who've been keeping up with this series will actually understand what I'm talking about. But what makes it kind of more devastating right now is that Uta asked Tomoya this question: did you ask Edori Sarumura-san to be involved in this? He says, I haven't asked her yet, but I'm about to maybe soon. However, she ends up telling Tomoya the straight up answer right now, I'm sorry, I can't work with you anymore. And she ends up explaining to Tomoya how things are supposed to be, etc., in order to for us creators. When it comes to Edori Sarumura and Utaha senpai, she mentioned, it's because we are asked to push ourselves and die for a certain thing. We can't do so to make any improvement. And apparently she ends up showing a project called Fields Chronicle to Tomoya and ends up explaining of what we should be doing, what a creator or a creator or to be pushed on. You have to give us hell in order for us to make improvements. If you can't do that, then you fail as a producer and you're not cut out to be one, because we have to overcome these challenges to make better improvements, and if we don't, then guarantee it's all broken down. And we have to it that Tomoya asked what, so she scouted you or something? When she asked Utaha that, she says, that's not really accurate. What happened of Akane Kosaka, which is the one that scouted Utaha and possibly Edori Sarumura, is the one that scouted them, but she was scouting Edori Sarumura instead. And when Tomoya found that out in the book that she is the character design, etc., Utaha apologized greatly in a very bad, advanced, and a tearful way. Not to mention, I think Edori Sarumura ends up apologizing to Tomoya too, by phone, I believe, if I remember correctly. I'm thinking my mind. So Utaha had the guts to say this to Tomoya, yet you didn't be able to, right, Edori? How messed up are you? But aside from that, it goes back 1 month's past, and of course, Edori and Utaha's relationship has always been on a somewhat bitter, friendly level. Although they do have respect for each other's works, etc., the way how I looked at it, they still have this hateful relationship to each other. But aside from that, they get scout. We have to it that Utaha was given an offer to a certain project to be involved with, and that's Field Chronicles. So aside from that, we also see to it that it was Akane Kosaka who wants her to be part of this project. When Edori and Utaha decide to go meet Akane, which she's on a freaking drunken spree, honestly. I'm pretty sure those of you who watch this episode will actually know what I'm getting at here. She gives him a proposal to die for the game or something, put your life on the line and finish it next year, etc. Of course, this kind of went to a point where Edori says no. She does not want to be involved with this project. She has Blessing Software, which is with Tomoya. But we have to it that Akane Kosaka says you can't go to that group anymore, right? So how are you gonna make any improvements on your drawing, etc.? Especially when how am I supposed to say? Akane Kosaka asked Utaha to babysit Eriri Sawamura to make sure she makes better improvement. But what makes it more what makes it right now is like Eriri cannot draw the way she is right now, etc. She can't do what she's able to do, and Akane calls her like a liar and says that yeah, you're BSing yourself out, you're just a slump, etc. Don't make me laugh, you trash. And you call yourself an illustrator, huh? You're not even nowhere close to hitting your wall, she says. She was actually dissing on Eriri very badly, and possibly Utaha herself, and she tells her, what the hell are you doing right now? And we have to it that she ends up revealing some kind of art or pictures to Eriri Sawamura and says like something involving about your art is not really at its like peak level, etc. And it's like it's so easy to imitate at this point. And of course, like Eriri Sawamura is like really staring in agony and screams like in a mental agony. That ending kind of got me confused. I needed someone to explain to me of what really happened here at the ending of this new episode. And apparently someone actually helped me out a bit and says like and I get no credit from this, but a friend of mine, a person ends up replying to me that like when the other woman, which is Akane Kosaka, says like your art is easy to imitate this point, she ends up telling Eriri that your art is really easy to copy off of, like the way you are right now. And that is where like I think Eriri just like needed to be pushed into the right direction, etc. So here's how it is, you know. Utaha was asked by Tomoya to be involved with a certain project, which she like read the script and gave him a 75, has to decline because like apparently Akane Kosaka scouted Eriri Sawamura and she ends up being involved with Chain Field Chronicles or something. I think it's called Field Chronicles, right? Let me take a look. Yes, Field Chronicles art design, characterization, etc. And that is where like Tomoya didn't find out until Utaha told him, and he ends up reading the script or something and ends up being told by Eriri by phone possibly in this episode. And then that's when it goes back 1 month ago where they get scouted by Akane Kosaka, and I think like after being insulted by Akane to Eriri and maybe to Utaha or something to tell him to die, to put your life and die for this project, it looks like to me that they accepted the offer. Well, Eriri ends up doing it and Utaha comes afterwards, because it seems like to me like Utaha senpai like many episodes ago says she wants to team up with Eriri Sawamura again, etc. And of course, Tomoya himself, he made a big mistake in his part and how everything all went to hell because of his stupidity, and why Utaha says that he's not cut out to be a producer. So, I'm sorry for confusing you guys, alright? It's like this. Tomoya asked Utaha to join up in his project that he's trying to make in the Blessing software, but Utaha declines and tells Tomoya what happened and Eriri Sawamura being involved with another project. And then it goes back into 1 month's time of Eriri and Utaha being involved with this project after Akane Kosaka offered them and gave him a chance to maybe make improvement. So yeah, like I said, a lot of drama happening. I'm pretty sure if you guys can get the gist idea of it, you understand what I'm getting at here. But like I said, it's just like Tomoya tried to make a proposal to Utaha to be involved with a certain project, but is unable to because she has a different project in her hands, and Eriri is involved with that project too, that Utaha wanted to team up with Eriri once more. And of course it goes back in time of what happened 1 month ago when they got scouted out. So like I said, things have gotten really tense and it got me a little confused here and there, but the drama that happened in here, my dear lord. Especially Eriri Sawamura's art, etc. If it's easy to copy off at this point, then I guess, wow. Got nothing else to say, but one thing was sure, like Utaha and Eriri already left the Dojin team, so what's bound to happen next? Who knows? But whatever the case may be, we'll just have to find out later. So until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. So I'm Alpha Zero, people. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time, alright? Peace out. Bye-bye. Doo-doo-doo.